Welcome to Coconut Grove's Wednesday night racing on May 4th, I believe it is today. You've got a great east-southeasterly at about 10 to 12 knots. Got a nice long course set up here. Breeze has been pretty consistent throughout. It has been phasing left a little bit. We've got 3 boats on the line right now, soon to be 4. Thirty seconds. Get back a little bit. Nice big line here. I think the boat's a little bit favored. All clear! Yeah. Awesome start by 5246, and that's exactly what we want to do. We got to hit that line with speed and accelerate right off of it. Nice and wet out there today, and the exact opposite of last week. We want to make sure our sails are nice and flat, right? A lot of Cunningham, a lot of outhaul, a lot of vang. We want to depower the boat as much as possible. Current's moving pretty good, not so much towards the start, but as we get out to the weather mark out there, it's going out. So we gotta take that into effect as well with our ley lines. We can set up a little bit earlier and let the current do some work for us. Here we are at the top mark. So as I was saying, the current's gonna be pushing us big time over, right? So I think these guys could have tacked probably 5 to 6 boat lengths before they did, and then laid it perfectly. Not that having some in the bank is a bad thing, but setting up to be a nice rounding by them. The boat's coming in on the starboard ley line over here. Again, same thing, current's gonna be pushing them out. Nice thing about coming in on the starboard ley line is you have time to set up, right? You can go and get your chute set, get your pole set, get it all ready to go, and then as soon as you round, just give it a nice pop. I'll fly right out. If we find ourselves overpowered or not being able to head down, it's really important to release the vang as well, right? So as soon as we release the vang, the boat will be able to turn down. Flattening out does the same thing. Ease that vang and get the boat nice and flat, and she'll turn on a dime. Here we are coming to the finish on race 1. Number 75 coming in 3rd place. Over. We got 5220 in 2nd and 5246 in 1st. Should be some nice surfing conditions downwind. You give that chute a pop, that thing will pop up on a plane and accelerate your movement down to the finish line. Hopefully pass other boats as well. Here we are at start race number 2 for the Coconut Grove Sailing Club Wednesday Night Series. Breeze is down at the moment, but we were just in a really nice, some really nice pressure. I believe it's gone a slight left phase as well at the moment. Again, boat looks a little bit favored. Coming up on 30 seconds. Air America coming in here, lining up really nicely. 20 seconds. got some boats missing the line a little bit. Happens. "5246" accelerating off the line really nicely again. So being in a left phase, of course, we want to go left on the course and take advantage of that left shift. All right, coming into the weather mark here, race number 2. We've got 5220 coming in on port, gonna hit the starboard ley line in, and we've got these guys right here coming in right on the port ley line. They nailed that. Very nice tack by Pablo. "5220's got some really nice speed over 7.5. They might be able to overtake them. Nicely done. So of course we want to let that Vang, Cunningham, outhaul, all the depowering tools, we want to let them off downwind if possible. We don't need to depower anymore, right? We're getting pushed by the wind. We can use all the power we can. It's a really short course, so it makes it a little bit difficult, but could make the difference that you need. "5246" across the line, followed by 7.5 and 5220. So even though 5220 managed to get inside of 7.5 at that weather mark, they weren't quite able to step on the gas enough to overtake them. So these boats that don't have the spinnakers are going just as fast as boats that do, you know? So you gotta pick your battles. Might be faster just to go no shoot. One minute in race number 3. So I've noticed something here on the race committee boat. Puffs are all going slightly left. You can see right now the breeze is like right here, but then the actual direction of the breeze is right here. So it's a small shift, 10 degrees, you know, but if you see there aren't any puffs coming down the course, I think it might be wise to go middle right / right. Yeah, go right. So as always, we got to hit that line with speed. Speed is super important, especially to accelerate from everyone. Everyone's looking up for a really nice start right now. Maggie May, over! So it looks like 5220 got a little covered down there. That's the only bad thing about setting up really early is if you don't defend, everyone else has a lot of time to mess with you and cover you or take you up over the line, so we gotta be careful with that. All right, here we are coming to the top mark on race number 3. It is a little bumpy out here, so what does that mean? You gotta keep that jib nice and full to power you through the waves. Or you can leave that main pretty tight, but that jib's gotta be nice and loose, nice and deep in order to help you track through the waves nicely. Air America coming in on the starboard ley line over here. Nice leg by Air America. I think 6109 would have had some technical issues. There's a guy up on the bow. Here we go. I believe that is 7.5. Dom's Cadillac coming to the weather mark. So 7.5 is looking a little tight. They can go ahead and strap their jib, strap their main, and point a little bit higher than they would need to. But looks like they got it. No issues. Here we are at the finish of race number 3. So 4595 did not fly the chute. 5220 did. There wasn't that much of a difference. So, you know, and above, just about and above 12 knots, you really gotta see if you wanna make yourself go through the trouble and fly the chute, or just go ahead and focus on going fast. One minute in race number 4. Race number 4 of Coconut Grove Sailing Club. Breeze is still the same, doing the same thing. Looks like it stayed left a little bit. Seconds. Leg and Dom Cadillac, they're lining up for a really good start here. They just want to head down quickly, reach along the line, and then poke right up. Hit the line with a lot of speed. All clear. (5220) and 6109 got a really nice start. Lilith tacking out of the possible bad situation they were in, getting gas for the rest of the fleet. It's always a good idea. If you're not looking so hot, tack out. It's better to do it right at the start. And then you can flop back over whenever you wish. You're in clear air. You don't have to deal with anybody else. Sometimes you can really gain by doing it as well. Here we are coming in the top mark on race number 4. Breeze has steadied out a little bit and it's gone back to its original direction. Air America's got that boat moving really fast. Look at their boat speed compared to 7.5. Getting their mains out a little bit further, as is their jib. They're not over trimmed. Nice and loose. Got everybody up on the rail, hiking her as flat as possible. Doing a good job. Close race here between 6109 and 75. Really liking 75's idea with the chute. Get that pole up on the starboard ley line, and then so that when they round, all they have to do, get her up and give her a nice pop. She'll be flying. So this will be a good race here. We'll have 75 going for the spin and 6109 no spin. See who's victorious. 5220 across the line, followed by 75 and 6109, who did put up the chute. 5 coming in second place. 6109 in third. Got a little horse race developing here for 4th place. 3-way battle. Yep, that spinner could really just put him ahead in that puff nicely. Enough to secure the victory for 4th place. So, there you have it. Spins are a little bit faster. Over the line. Looks like the lured boat got it. One minute left to go in race number 5. We've lost 2 boats. We're going ahead and head in. This will be our last race today. Breeze is down a little bit, and it looks like it has shifted back right. We'll see you noticed. "30 seconds. All clear. Great start by 5544. Could hit the line with a little bit more speed though. They need to trim in that main. Like in Dom's Cadillac position too. They're in between those 2 boats, but they're really controlling the fleet right now, as is 4595. But they also need to trim in their main. Here we are, coming to the top mark on race number 5. Air America setting up nicely. And you see here, we got 75 trying to pinch it up. It's working, but we gotta wage our bets, you know? It might be a little bit faster just to go ahead and head down and tack. "2052 sticks it in there. And you're gonna have to tack. tough spot there, you know. 2052, he had to basically do a 180 and head down to avoid getting in Maggie May's way. So I think what Maggie May did was definitely the best option there. Number one rule is, of course, to avoid all collisions, and obviously, in that circumstance, Mr. Dom's Cadillac would lose in the protest room. I'm thinking 7.5, got that one. Not 7.5, I had 7.5.